Hello, I'm Andy Bennett alongside my twin brother, Alex Bennett.
Hey guys, and in this video we're going to talk about apartment to apartment, suite to suite, hall to hall, and open room selection phases. So the housing sign-up process for continuing and returning residential students is divided up into multiple room selection phases. Some of these selection phases are online, and some of them require you to go to the Housing and Residence Education Office. So please refer to the housing materials that are emailed to you, posted on your floor, and delivered to your room.
The apartment to apartment, suite to suite, hall to hall, and open room selection are the first room selection phases of the sign-up process. We are discussing the four phases together because they are done in the same exact fashion.
So during the apartment to apartment room selection phase, residential students who are currently reside in the University Commons apartments have the ability to select a different apartment room that is available and or vacant. Only students that currently live in the University Commons apartments can participate in this room selection phase.
The suite-to-suite room selection phase operates in the same exact fashion as the apartment-to-apartment room selection phase. Students who currently reside in the University Commons suites can select a different suite room based on what is still available and or vacant. The hall-to-hall selection phase operates in the same exact way.
Now, the open room selection phase is different from the previously referenced phases in that during the open room selection phase, returning students will have the ability to select a residential space regardless of the type.
So today we're going to show you how to do one of these phases. Just remember that the rooms available are going to differ depending on what phase you are in. So before we select any kind of room, you need to make sure that you have your housing application and deposit fee down, because if you do not, you're not going to be eligible to complete any of the phases. Also remember, if you do it on the same day as one of the phases, you're still not going to be able to complete one of those phases because there's a delay on the application and deposit. So we encourage you to do it a week before any of the housing process begins so that you can get it done as soon as possible.
So all the online phases of the housing sign-up process can be accessed through the room selection section of the housing self-service portal. You will easily see the room selection phase section open in your housing self-service portal. Make certain that you review the promotional materials supplied by Housing Residence Education to ensure that you know when each room selection phase of the housing sign-up process is scheduled.
So remember that we're doing the open room selection phase today, and we're doing it under Roebuck the Bulldog. So all you're going to do is go to the orange tab, and you're going to hit the Select a Room Suite button. Once you do that, the next thing you do is find the available room. So you hit the Find Available Rooms button. Once you do that, a huge list is going to come up of all the available rooms. So right now for this open room selection, there's plenty of rooms from all different suites. You see these are the Moody ones, but Roebuck is going to want to live in Lutz. So we are going to select Lutz room 012. So once you do that, you can see right here, here's a room booking assignment. So all you need to do is hit the I agree, submit my room selection button. And once you do that, there you go. You have just signed up for your room. So now we're going to go back home.
So now we're going to scroll down into the room assignments. As you can see, the highlighted is the spring 2016. We're going to click on the fall 2016, and you can see that you have gotten your room in the Lutz, and in the 012. Roebuck is now roomed with Mac the Bulldog, his twin brother. Hey, you're my twin brother.
That's special.
Yeah.
So
be mindful that if you participate in the apartment to apartment, suite to suite, or hall to hall selection phase, that the only other room selection phase that you can participate is the open room change period.
All right, that's pretty much it. So please contact Housing and Residence Education at 704-406-4300 if you have any questions about the apartment to apartment, suite to suite, hall to hall, or open room selection phases of the housing sign-up process. So there you go. That's everything. We hope you get it done. We'll see you next time.